fantastic, thank you.
How could you be fantastic?
What do you mean, how can I be fantastic?
Well, you had a loss yesterday, Phil.
I did have a loss, Iceman, and but I got to play a tournament.
Yeah, no, that's true.
And probably the first time in my career, I really was questioning myself out there. What am I doing? And did it benefit me winning a match? Because I've got to go through again. But no, Iceman, I love playing just like you. I just felt a little bit embarrassed yesterday with my performance.
Yeah, well, I mean, you gave it your all. That's all you can do. You probably
semis.
Yeah, semis are alright, Phil. You lost to Stacey Vine, who's a good player.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, at the end of the day, you can only do what you can do.
Well, while I'm there, I might as well talk about the tournament, Iceman.
Absolutely.
So we had the South Australian State Snooker Championship on the weekend.
Yep.
32 runners, and to be fair, Iceman, that standard was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
I've been following snooker in SA, and we had James Deller, and we've had Warren King and Adrian Campbell, phenomenal players, very good players. But apart from that, the standard in SA at snooker is always been under par. We haven't had an Australian champion for probably 40 years. And so I do monitor what's going on around Australia, and the breaks that we had and the play that we had on the weekend was of the highest calibre. Like James Evreniadis making 109 clearance, like 100 break in a tournament. It's amazing. And in Snooker SA, since it's been opened, with the events we've had with players coming over here for major events, we've probably only had 4 or 5 centuries made in competition. Sean Budd was probably the last one that made one, and Ryan Thomason made one when we had the Adelaide Open. So in this venue, there's only probably been 5 centuries made in competition, and James made one on the weekend.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Doesn't even play.
No.
And then, so not only that, there was numerous breaks over 60.
And Nathan Neems knocks in an 80.
89.
He had to look up how to get here. Like, he doesn't even play snooker.
Doesn't play. He knocked in at 89.
And it wasn't even his cue.
Yeah.
He's using a friend's cue.
Friend's cue, it's amazing. And then we had the matches with Stacey, 2-all with Frank Zhao, under the punt, knocks in a 69 break. My match with Peter Udich, 2-all, I have an 83. It's the highest break in 20, 50 years, I suppose. But apart, what I'm saying though, and then Paul Hancock, 60, 70 breaks. It was, the standard was very, very high.
What about in the quarter, Paul Hancock against Mikey Cassiola? And is this correct that Mikey's plotted the last 2 reds and the colours to clear the table to win by a point in first and second frames?
I was playing.
And that's what I heard. That's what Paul Hancock said. It was in front, and Mikey's pipped him at the post twice to clear the table and get him to go 2-0 up. That could have been a very different scenario.
But so the standard was brilliant. Well, into the I'll tell you the quarterfinals, Iceman. So in the quarterfinals, you have Peter Darby versus Ryan Zhu. Both players have been putting a lot of time and effort into their games and been putting hours in this room. So Peter Darby lost 3-2 in a very tight match. Then you had Nathan Neems and Stacey Vine, and Nathan also had beaten James Evreniadis in the round robin. Had that 89 clearance on Lindell, and so he took it up to Stacey. He had a chance to go 2-0 up and ended up losing 3-1. Then there was that match you just talked about, Paul Hancock and Mikey. And as I said, Paul, the day before, Paul's knocked in a couple of 60s and a 70 or 76, playing excellent snooker. He's lost 2 black ball games to Mikey. Could have been a different story. And then there was my game with Ray. Ray Farley was not the best match. I don't know if I dragged Ray down or he dragged me down, but it just turned into one of them tough matches, and I ended up winning on the black in the decider to go to win 3-2. So then in the semi-finals, you've got Mikey and Ryan Zhu. Mikey's jumped to a 2-0 lead, knocked in a 70 clearance and a 50. And then Ryan Zhu has fought back to go 2-all and was leading in that next frame, but then Mikey potted some amazing shots. I don't know if you've seen it.
No.
Oh my God, he potted some big balls.
Yeah.
So Mikey played very well to win 4-2, and then Stacey and I in the semi. After my tough match with Ray, I felt that Stacey was a good deal for me because Stacey's not going to come out 100 mile an hour. He's going to keep it tight.
Yeah.
Anyway, he knocked in 51 first visit.
That's tight.
Yeah. So he had a 51, a 45, a 56.
Yeah.
And he beat me quite comfortably. 4-1.
Yeah.
He was too good for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the final this coming Friday, that's going to be a blockbuster, Iceman. That's a youth versus experience. Not that Mikey's lacking experience, but if Mikey plays snooker full time, along with James Evreniadis, I think not only could they both be Australian champions, they could actually be professional snooker players.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
They don't play at all, and they pot amazingly.
Yeah.
I think they right now could take it to most players in Australia. Right?
Yeah.
They're that good.
Yeah.
And in Stacey, he has, and I've said it all along, he's the favourite for the tournament. He's been putting a lot of time and effort in. He plays it here twice a week, wins all the events, Iceman. He constantly makes 50 plus breaks. The last event he had a 97.
Yeah.
I think his highest is 69 so far in the event. So Mikey is not going to have his own way in the final.
No.
It's going to be tough, Iceman.
Yeah. No, it's going to be interesting. Absolutely. Yeah. For sure.
So it's a toss of the coin. You could say Mikey's going to win, I'll say Stacey's going to win, and we'll both be right, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to be, there's two different styles there, Iceman. One's aggressive, and one plays the right shots all the time.
Yeah.
And will make Mikey fight for it. So anyway,
yeah.
All I can say is it was a fantastic tournament, ran smoothly, all the players were dressed good. Fantastic volunteers that helped out Arthur Karanis here 2 days, all day, looking after the venue. And Helen Zalco scoring, and Mike and Mark Potter and all that looking after the venue. So.
Yeah.
Whew,
Congratulations.
Congratulations
to them, the two finalists. Good luck. Yeah.
It'll be a brilliant final.
Yeah, for sure.
And what about, you had some finals as well, didn't you, Iceman?
Yeah, we had our state junior titles on Empire yesterday.
Yeah.
Went over it was all in one day actually.
And is that boys, girls, are they mixed or different age groups?
Not mixed, it was different age groups. It was under 13, under 12s, under 15s and under 18s. And under 18 boys, under 18 girls.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with the under 12s. Rowan Ayres took out the event, and I think that was his third year in a row for the under 12s.
So I've heard his name before, I think.
Yeah. Beat Kobe East.
Yep.
In the under 15s, Jeffrey Ayres, his older brother, defeated Seth.
Better get right, Iceman.
Thechner. Seth Thechner. That's an interesting name.
It is.
And third place was Sebastian Island.
Yep.
And in the under 18 boys, Connor Flowers took out the event.
Oh, excellent.
He's up from Caruso's, plays down there. Beat Trent Bowes, and Jimmy Gray was third place. And in the ladies, under 18 girls was Charlie Hatton was the winner, defeating Sophie Lovett at 4-3 in the
Oh, that's
final.
a close one.
Yes, it is. So, congratulations to all the kids. Jaden did a lot of work there yesterday. JB kicked it all off in the morning. So there's a bit of help from the committee. Andrew Fitch came down and gave him a hand as well. So congratulations to all the kids that participated. I heard it was really a good day, and everyone had a good time. You know, the kids just like playing ball, and you know, at the end of the day, yeah, it's nice to win, but they just love hitting balls like you used to, Phil.
Still do. Till yesterday.
Yeah. So congratulations to them.
The positive is for me, Alex, is Connor comes in here. He's been coached by Tab, and the same with Charlotte. So I have seen Connor in there the past month every week, potting balls.
Yeah.
So it's nice that someone that has seeked out some extra coaching and help has got some success.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's stuff you always preach about and talk about.
Yeah.
Try and get help, work on your game, work on your action.
Yeah.
And I know that that's a young lad that has done that, and he's got a result. I'm not saying it's because of that, but he's obviously trying to get better. So.
Yeah.
It's good that you had all them junior events and players and excellent, good stuff. Well done on all the winners.
Yeah, congratulations.
And what about you had an event at Chalkers last week, didn't you?
Yes, we had the state Div 1. So state Div 1 championship.
So is that all the teams in South Australia?
No.
How does it work?
No, how it works is you can't form a team. It must be a Division 1 team.
Oh, it's like a club team?
That is already established, right?
Okay,
and it's from anywhere in the state. I went down there, had a look on Sunday, and some of the boys from Wyala were there, and Port Augusta, Anthony Grantham was there.
His name,
yeah, so he was down there. The guys from South Coast, Darren Shaw and some of the boys from there, can't remember the rest of the boys in the team, they ended up defeating a City of Adelaide Div 1 team, which included Shane Murphy from the Hope Inn. So that's a fantastic effort for the boys. I saw Mick Della was in the semi-final down there having a hit.
Jeez, Della, he's still causing havoc, guys.
Yeah. So, and look, there was a lot of good players there, and so yeah, that was an interesting weekend. It was good. They do that every year.
How many teams do you get for that?
Just 16.
16.
Yeah, 16. 4 groups of 4, and top one goes through to quarterfinal on Sunday.
Yeah.
So it's a good weekend away for the boys that come from country.
Yeah. And
have a hit, and you know, you're already playing in the team that you know, or your mates are there.
I think that's quite cool.
Yeah.
How you're in your team.
Yeah. So that was a good event.
Yeah, awesome. Well done, South Coast.
Yeah.
Even good effort from the City of Adelaide.
Yeah, definitely.
Making the final.
Yep. Last week I had a little money match, Phil.
You had one, did you?
Yes,
again.
Yes. I'm trying to get ready for Darwin, so you know,
I did put that out there.
You might have seen a little post out there like who's next. I ended up giving Kane weekly a game.
Yep.
It wasn't.
He beat you just before that, didn't
he? He beat me in the tournament. Yeah. The Johnny Walker Classic put me out in the semi. But I got him back. Computer. Got him back. Look, it's only for a couple $100. It was, you know, just
a warm up for you.
Just a bit of pressure, you know, and so Kane, we were 7-all at one stage, and slowly pegged away and got him 13-9. Phil, wasn't a great match, but I thought Kane played quite well, and you know, I was just a bit off here and there, but that's all right. That's the way it goes. So. Some people say I'm stealing money off the kids, but
well, I suppose not. I hear they're lining up to play it.
Well, I've got young Mikey next weekend.
Yeah.
So he'll be fresh off playing in the snooker, so he'll be a little bit sharper for me. And then on the Sunday I'm playing Michael Bowes.
Yeah. So
it's just, you know, look, it's like I said, it's just having a hit, put myself under a bit of pressure. They're enjoying the challenge, so it's a bit of fun. Yeah.
I remember years ago at Geelong when Quinton was there.
Yeah.
And that's when he was the world champion.
Yeah.
And everyone was lining up to play him. $20, $50 games.
Yeah.
And I used to think, oh, well, these people are insane. Quinton thinks it's free money. He's just putting money in his pocket.
Yeah.
But in the end, what I didn't really grasp was that these people just wanted a shot at the title. They just wanted to play.
Yeah.
Quinton is the world champion. And I think that's what's happening with you, Iceman. Yeah. You're up there, you put the target on your back. You want to play people, and they all want that challenge to play an Australian legend. And they take on one of Australia's greatest pool players.
Yeah.
If they get you cash, well, good luck to them. And if they don't, it's part of an experience to play someone so good.
It also gives you an idea of where you are and where do you want to get to. You know, I still make quarters and semis and finals of tournaments, and you know, like you just want to have a good match, you know, and Kane, you know, knows what he can go and work on. He can go and watch the match over again and have a look at what shot he missed and why and what happened, and so it's just, you know, it just encourages people to try and get better again, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to the game with Mikey. I've been putting a little bit of time in, and he's been playing a lot of snooker.
Yeah.
So it's going to be fun.
Yeah. No, well.
Yeah.
Give you a tip, don't leave him any easy balls in the open, Iceman.
Don't you worry about that, Phil. So on that Saturday, and there's another match going on.
Yeah.
And that's so at 1 o'clock. Nathan Neems is playing James Georgiadis at 9-ball.
Yeah.
So they're playing a race to 13 for a couple of hundred each.
Yeah.
And then our match will start after that at 3 o'clock. Yeah. So there's a bit of going on.
They're on the undercard, Iceman.
They're the undercard, yeah.
Well, Iceman, Nathan beat James here in the Snooker, so James will be a hot favourite there. So Diggity better watch out. Jimbo might have something to prove. Show who the boss at 9-ball is, but that'll be a good match as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Fantastic match.
So looking forward to going to Darwin in November, November 12, 13, 14. It's the Northern Territory Open. I think entries are closed, Phil, so you ain't going.
No, but I believe Stacey's going, Iceman.
That is true.
And Lyndall.
Yeah.
So we'll have some opposition there, right?
Oh, definitely. Don't worry about that.
But Iceman, just before that, we still got a final this week as well. Not you and I, but there is a final at Snooker SA. We got the Championship League 147 tournament on.
Yep.
Believe it or not, $400 prize money, Iceman, in there. And so we ran a season, 8 weeks, top 4 players get to play off. So we've got Stacey Vine, Lyndall Vine, and Peter Udich, and tied for 4th is myself and Tannerag. So we've got to have a playoff prior to Thursday night.
Wow, okay.
So that's this Thursday, of which Lyndall has led the whole way. It is handicapped, but Lyndall has led the whole way. But them Vines. I take it back to the Vine because I keep putting an S on Stacey's name. I apologise for that, Stacey, but I always think there's 2 of you. So, so we've got one more final this week. And so that'll be Thursday, and then the Snooker Friday. And then we'll be into November, Iceman. And we've got a couple of tournaments there. We've got the President's Cup, just the billiards and snooker, but save that for another day.
Yeah, no worries at all.
Talked enough.
Yeah.
And there is one more, and there's more. Anna Lynch.
Oh, yes.
So we praised her for winning the Irish billiards. Well, Iceman, she's added another title to her name. She's now the All England Ladies Billiard Champion.
That's amazing, isn't it?
I take credit. I don't take credit. We've got a lot of credit that we've got an Australian overseas that's winning titles, Iceman.
That's awesome.
We talk about everyone else. Robbo and Jake McCartney, but we got Anna Lynch that's winning tournaments over there, Iceman. So well done, Anna. You're our favourite person we had on this show. And well done. And world title, Australian champion, Irish champion, English champion.
Not bad.
Unbelievable.
And just going on England, so I don't know if you've been paying any attention to the ultimate pool where Jake's playing over there. Jake played on Friday night. He didn't play a lot. At Jordan Church, he flawless. He played really well. Jake's break wasn't working for him. He broke, didn't get a ball. Jordan pots out. He's 1-0 up. Jake was. Jordan missed the ball. Jake made sure of it in the first frame. Broke, didn't get a ball. Jordan went game. Jordan breaks, goes game. Jake broke, went in off, got a ball, went in off. Jordan goes game. It's like, this guy's like a machine, Phil. And the outs, they're not easy, and you're on that small table and it's a bit tight and congested. And it just made it look so easy. Just amazing.
Well, Jake started with that massive burst and won that first tournament, which was phenomenal. But I think he's struggled since then, hasn't he?
Well, look, there's some great players there.
He's playing the best players in the world, but I'm saying when he burst on, won the first event.
Well, he lost that match 7-3, and really, if your break doesn't work, you're in big trouble. I saw Carl Morris made the final. Now, Carl's been playing as long as we have. With the England team and that. So he made the final and lost to Shane Thompson, who's now won 3 of the events.
Wow.
So you think, if Jake can make a semi or a final of the next one, even though winning was a great effort, if we could just back it up with another really good solid effort, that would be awesome. But for Shane Thompson to win all 3 events is unbelievable.
He must be pretty good,
you think? I wouldn't be playing him for 200, Phil.
Oh, come on, Iceman. I'm sure you would.
Oh, God.
But to win 3 events,
And all these pool players, you'd be hearing a lot of stories going on out there about these the English tables coming to Australia. You see about that pockets in Melbourne. You've got the top eight players all playing on the English tables, and it's very coincidental how they've got them tables already. And they were chosen as players in that event, which is fine. You know, they're the top players in Australia. We've been Rusty, Justin, Sage, James Della, Robbo, Scary, Ben Noonan. You know, so and they've all got them tables, so they're practicing hard on them tables. And you know, there's talk about new rules coming in, and supreme rules and international rules, and that's when I come up with the Ace Man rules on the snooker table. I don't know if you saw that post I put up.
I did see that.
That's interesting, computer. But yeah, it's an interesting time in the game of 8-ball at the moment. And Black Ball have got their tryouts. I saw Victoria advertising their Black Ball tryouts, and I don't know what's going on.
I feel a little bit sorry for Black Ball in a way, Iceman, because they've put a lot of time and effort in. Imported tables, ranked national titles, and then starting to get this momentum, and then bang, Supremes come along.
Yeah.
Same tables, different rules. I don't know whether it will benefit them or it won't benefit them, but it's like they've got another coat to compete with, Iceman.
Yeah, and yeah, you're dead right. And I've been playing these two-shot rules for a long time, and yeah, I'm a fan of the 8-ball that we've been playing. I don't think we need 5 sets of rules to play a game of 8-ball. It gives me the shits. I hate it. Right? It really does. I hate it. I don't care. Let's just pick one set of rules, and everyone on these committees, we can have 30 on the committee. I don't care. But if we could play one set of rules and everyone play that game, that'd be the best. That would be